Good morning, everybody. Everybody. I see Spence is in the house. What's up, Spence? Fancy Nancy. Nancy taking the day off. All right, I see you, Nancy. We all can use a day off here and there. Putting it all in Keller. Pius is here? Where's Pius? Where's Gingham Kyle? Michael, New York. Hello, hello. Karen. Jamie. Let's go. Lance. Is he going to be doing the dance? Let's find out. The best part of waking up. Randy's hips. Just chilling. Let's go. Okay, Dip Kid. Mendenhall. John Dunkin' Donuts. The Blur. The Wonder Blur. I got a little story about the Blur. Not this Blur, but the Wonder Blur. Have I got a little story for you? Where's Rusty, by the way? Where's Rusty? Am I breaking alone today? Rusty sleeping in? Well, I got to get going because we got Sapphire 5 case rip. We got 40th case rip. And then I got Digi Hour. There's Rusty. There's Rusty. We got Digi Hour coming up at about 8:45. I'm only going to be on for about an hour, though. About 1 hour for Digi Hour because I know there's a bunch of other shows today. So we'll grind for about an hour. And then, can you get that overhead light? We'll grind for about an hour. I got these flashback wackies, Valentine's, putrid poetry, some crashers, 40th anniversary, of course, Sapphire 5, Sapphire 2, 3, 4. So that's kind of what's on the menu for Digi Hour. But for now, Rusty is in the saddle, so let's start ripping some Sapphire 5. I know Jamie's upset. I don't sound like I drank last night, Jamie. Sometimes when you get as old as I am, drinking the night before on morning breaks, not always the best idea. Nancy would call it ill-advised. She would call it ill-advised. So, for once, I listened to Nasty Nancy's. I almost said Nasty Nancy. I listened to Nancy's advice. It's possible. All right, we are dialed in. Let's rip. So today's rules, we said goodbye to Adam Bendeco on a spot. Oh, we did. So, like what happened with Dan Trumpy's spot, right after he dropped it for playing it for a long time, we hit the 1 of 1 the next week. So I threw a bounty out, 258B, 2 out of 75. 258B, 2 out of 75. Laurel giving some oral. Thank you, Laurel. So I threw a bounty out, and GB took me up on the bounty. If we hit the 1 of 1, because that is a double pad spot. And it's kind of like somebody playing video poker until that pig's about to pop. And the pig is about to pop on the Russ Puss Louise squeeze spot. So why not throw a bounty out there if we hit the 1 of 1? Geez, it's not the Laurel. It's not Oral giving Laurel. 258A, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, 70 out of 99. 258A, 70 out of 99. So today, what we're doing is if we hit the 1 of 1, Glenn gets the brunt of it. Glenn gets the brunt of it. He gets a sealed box of Sapphire 5 if we hit the 1 of 1 of either Louise Squeeze or his brother, Russ Puss. Will we do it? How about a Billy Bling 2 out of 25 in the orange, Satire 9? Wow, that gives a weird color off because of the red, the fuchsia behind it. Satire 9, Billy Bling 2 out of 25. That is James Hollywood Tyrus scooping and scoring that one. That one's been dormant for a minute. Oh, there he is. Would you look at that? Glenn gets the brunt of that one, 253B. Louise Squeeze, 33 out of 75, 253B. There we go. AB's watching nervously. He's watching nervously from somewhere far, far away. Oh, yes. Nothing there. Yeah, let's move it that way. I'll just drop them there for you. Put the Sapphires up. Otherwise, I keep wanting to put them on top of them. Rusty, what's going on? We taking Patriots or the Cowboys? 265A. Curly goes to Shirley. 45 out of 99. 265A. 45 out of 99. Let's go.
Let's stick with the Patriots, I think.
You are rolling Patriots.
It's not a favorite, I'd say. But
Well, that spread's growing and growing. I think you're the only one nationally to go with the Patriots.
that might be.
That could be the one of the best calls. Or when the score's 44 to 7, you're like, well, Scott, maybe I should have listened to you and gone with the chickens.
I agree.
I'm going chickens hard. Like I'm betting your whole paycheck.
Ooh.
If I hit your paycheck though, you get 10%.
That's good.
If I lose, you get no paycheck. It's not a bad deal.
It is not.
It's not a bad. How about a royal flush? 266A, 2 out of 25. 266A, 2 out of 25. I feel like we're creeping and we're creeping. Oranges so far. No purples, no nothing else. But a lick it good Larry. Lick it good Larry. Oh, yes. Thank you all for tuning in on Saturday. I got to go back to the Wonder Blur here in a minute. 261B, 16 out of 50. 261B, 16 out of 50. Bobby Boucher and Sheriff Don Brown says, give me a dirty birdie. 271B, 17 out of 99. 17 out of 99 on 271B. This break is sold out. Next week, Donnie Dumbbell will be open if anybody wants to play it. And I'll talk to Glenn getting the brunt of it. But potentially Louis Squeeze will be open next week as well. And if we don't hit a 101 today, I might extend the deal for next week as well. We'll see. Pilgrim. 268A, 50 out of 75. 268A, 50 out of 75. Go the Hares. There's Gingham Kyle. Gingham Kyle is on here. Ashley's in the house as well. Hello, Ashley. I see Gingham Kyle over there dancing. Dancing in his big baggy shorts over there. That is a Noah Body. 279B, 69 out of 99. 279B, 69 out of 99. All right, that's 2 boxes in a row that were tough. The chicken. Spread a little chicken love on this. Come on, chicken. The chicken comes out to play in his fancy garden. Come on, chicken. Do your thing. Do your thing. Okay, so I do like Kenneth Walker to get a touchdown tomorrow. I like the one field goal or extra point to hit the upright. That's hit before. You know it has.
Cool, man. I like that.
Yeah, it's got to hit the upright.
Okay.
I also like, of course, Sam Darnold anytime touchdown. That's an easy one. Just throw that in there for fun. He will throw for at least 2. 86 out of 99, 275A. 86 out of 99, 275A. Dingleberry. What else do I like tomorrow? Oh, will there be a commercial about the Epstein list? Probably, I would guess. That's probably a safe bet. How about a red? Holy cow, that's a 5 out of 5. 287B. 287B, 5 out of 5. Medicate, 287B. And that one goes to Helene and Kyle. You guys were past due. How about a 5 out of 5 there, Helene and Kyle? What's the name? Huck Dillinger. Right there.
Huck
Let's
Dillinger,
go.
That's right.
Huck. Up, Chuck. How about a Paul's Dirty Bunyan? 4 out of 75. 281B. 4 out of 75. All right, back to the Wonder Blur. I'm going heavy on the Seahawks. Rusty's taking the Patriots, but I think it's just going to be, I don't know, maybe. I've been wrong before, but I think it's going to be a blowout. I say Seahawks by 17. Seahawks by 17. I just think Seattle's defense is legit, and they're going to terrorize them. But you know what? Don C. the Cuda agrees with me. Yeah, that's all that matters if Don C. the Cuda agrees with me. All right, here we go. How about a sharpened Sheena? 269A, 20 out of 99. 269A, 20 out of 99. Okay, Wonder Blur. Growing up, I had a fake ID. I did. It's true. I had a fake ID. It said this wasn't me. That's what it said on the ID. I think it was made a Canadian ID that you cut out the little leaf from the upper deck wrapper and you just put it on there and they let it pass. It said, that looks good, Scott. That looks real good. But we had a bar in Grants Pass, Oregon called the Wonder Burr. Wonder Burr. And we referred to it as the Wonder Blur. How creative, the Wonder Blur. But I'll tell you right now, if you wanted the shittiest alcohol in the world, but to get as piss drunk as possible, you would go there. And we would get a Long Island iced tea, and holy shit, you would be blurring out. How about a purple? 3 out of 10, 271B. 3 out of 10. That is Sheriff Don Brown getting a 271B on the purple. Purple and red so far. We're cooking. We're cooking. But yes, you would go in there and by the way, it was about as seedy as a dive bar as you could get. But all of us underage folk would love going in there, and that's how you would end the night at the Wonder Blur. It still exists in Grants Pass, Oregon. If you happen to be driving through Grants Pass and you're done looking at all the Dutch brothers, go ahead and go into the Wonder Blur and get you some. That's a Medicaid, 14 out of 75, 287B. 287B, 14 out of 75. I promise you won't find a seedier dive bar than that in Grants Pass, Oregon. You won't. Oh my goodness, the Wonder Blur. It's true. That's a Sapphire 12 on the Jim Clem. The Jim Clem. But yes, nothing good happens in there. And they'd always stay open late. It was like the Canton Phoenix here in Wilsonville. They stay over forever. How about an all-new 3B, 59 out of 99, all-new 3B, strong Manny. That goes to Ashley, 59 out of 99. Both of the open spots today have hit. They both hit so far. Let's see if they'll keep on hitting. Ashley gets one, and so does GB. We'll be ripping 40th anniversary. This is break 11 out of 12. Break 11 out of 12. Next week will be break 12, and then I'm going to give away a Lick Larry. Larry, you said, geez, Scott, just pull me a gold. How about I pull your finger, Larry? No, how about a Satire 5, Lick Larry, 13 out of 50. Satire 5, 13 out of 50 goes to Larry. All new 1A. Oh, yes. It's Jeremy Keller tracking his own hit. All new 1A, 41 out of 75. 41 out of 75, all new 1A. Let's go. 40th anniversary next week will be break 12 of 12. I've decided I'm going to run it back again because no new inventory has come out. I originally planned on hoarding my cases away, but I have to have a show. I can't have a wake and break with nothing to break. How about Short Mortimer, 279A, 96 out of 99, 279A, 96 out of 99. So here's the plan next week. Here is the plan. We're going to break session 12. We'll open the case, and then shortly after, I will drop the new session with all the spots being claimed, right of first refusal. Please let me know in advance, only if you plan to drop your spots. Otherwise, I will assume you want to play another session. The price will remain the same on your spots, and I will continue to give away 10 boxes of 40th anniversary at the conclusion of that session. So next Saturday, I will give away 10 boxes to 10 lucky winners at the conclusion of the session. 274B, 16 out of 50. 16 out of 50, 274B, Jay Prey. How about Screw 'em with Doing, 282A, 61 out of 75. 282A, 61 out of 75. That's next week, so you don't have to worry about it this week, but that will be next week. I will be doing a new session because there's no Sapphire or Chrome release this year. How about oh, jeez, I thought that was an orange. I was going to say, how about an orange Scully? No, just a base card. Got me. It got me good. Caught me off guard there a little bit. One red, one purple so far. Medicate and Dirty Diana. Wind Sheila. 285A, 49 out of 99. 285A, 49 out of 99. I'm doing good this morning. I haven't even had my ketamine yet.
Wow.
You flying high?
That's a little bit, yeah.
Good. Good, good, good. Let's go. So as you see, I got some, how about a brainless Brian 262A? 9 out of 25, 262A, 9 out of 25. We might rip some new stuff today during the Digi Show. I got Flashback, 1973 Flashback, Valentine's, Putrid Poetry, and some Crashers. Nothing wrong with finding a sketch in one of those. I just got to figure out. There's the checklist for Putrid Poetry would be 0 through 10. And then I might have to, if we get a sketch that doesn't match, we'd have to randomize. How about a gold? Dirty Birdie's flying high as well. 271B, 39 out of 50. 271B, 39 out of 50 on the Birdie. 290B, Gymnasium. That would be JD getting a 34 out of 99 in his life. 290B, 34 out of 99. That's one of the grosser cards. Look at you can see his hands tearing. Probably shouldn't be hanging from those rings. His parents probably, that's ill-advised. Every time he does that, his hands come off. Jeez, Jim Nas. And we all had that buddy. His hands would come off in school when he'd hang on the rings. We all had that buddy. We all did. All right, Stephen Edgerly. Hearing from Edgerly first thing in the morning. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. 17 out of 75. 275B. 17 out of 75. Let's go. Yes, he is. Yes. Satire 7. You're right, Nancy. He loves getting up early. He told me, Scott, can you make these breaks any earlier? Please. Can you make them at 5 in the morning? I said, no, that's too early for a wake and break. Nobody's smoking weed at 5 in the morning, Rusty. 259B. Well done, Shell done. 259B. 7 out of 50. How about It's Sheena? Choco Santa knocks down a sharpened Sheena on the 15 out of 25. 269A. 15 out of 25. Let's grow. Gross Con, the end of May. Get your tickets. Let's do some Gross Conning. Let's do some Gross Conning. I'll be at the Cosmo. I'll host a little after party or before party or something. I'll host something. Louie in the news, 261A, 39 out of 99. 261A, 39 out of 99. You get high at the Cosmo just walking in there. They put that weird pheromones in the air right when you walk in. Every casino has a different smell to it. It's the oxygen and then the whatever flavor they put in there. And then it keeps you up all night. Keeps you up all night. And then after about 5 days, your heart's about to explode. It's about to explode. It's true. That's what they do to you. But I like to smell the Cosmo the best. So we're going Cosmo this year. We're going Cosmo Kramer. How about a Bent Brent, 22 out of 75. 282B, 22 out of 75 on the Bent Brent. 4 boxes to go. Come on, let's get another red. We've had 3 red. We've had 3 reds in a case before. We've also had no reds in a case once. That was a sad story. Sad songs they sing. How about Lance doing a little dance on the 273A, 33 out of 50. 273A, 33 out of 50. Let's go. Sapphire 5 does not have a ton of cases left for the spots that are double pads. They should be hitting soon. 262A, 34 out of 99. 262A, 34 out of 99. I believe there's less than 100 cases that will be made available for our consumption left, which is the end. 100 cases or less. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's truly not. It is truly not a lot of cases. I don't have 100 cases. Not even close. 288A, 15 out of 75. That's Mr. Phantom GPK. 288A, 15 out of 75. Let's go. I am Scott Calvert with Calvert Cards. I got Rusty Rips here with me. He does NFL and Pokemon stuff, maybe once a month, twice a month on whatnot. It's 30th anniversary of Pokemon this year.
I'm trying to get some of it.
Looks like there's a bunch of drops in February. 256B, 31 out of 99. 256B, 31 out of 99. Maybe that's why they didn't do GPK releases this year. They were too busy with the PokeCon.
little bit, probably.
PokeCon. How about another gold? Staple Gunther, 292A. Wait a minute. This is John Duncan. I was trying to give the gymnasium away.
Oh, no.
That's Felix. Sorry, Felix. Felix, I was trying to give yours to at least verbally anyway. You would get it in the end anyway. This is John Duncan, 26 out of 50. 292A, 26 out of 50. JD, I was trying to give you an extra hit today. My brain was misfiring there. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the memories. How about a fuchsia staple Gunther CJD? Now you're popping 292A, 2 out of 75. 2 out of 75 on that bad boy. 3 boxes left. This is Sapphire 5 case break. As soon as this break's over, Rusty and I will clean up and then prepare for the 40th anniversary case break, where you know there's going to be some twists and turns. Let's go. This is my last case from my earlier big batch. I got a new batch coming in on, that's Russ Puss. Hey, this spot, number 2 hit. Glenn got the brunt of this one, 253A, 56 out of 99, 253A, 56 out of 99. That's a double pad spot. And that goes to Glenn Brunt. Can Ashley get a second hit? Let's find out, Ashley. Let's find out on that one. But I am Scott Calvert with Calvert Cards. You can find me on YouTube, Calvert Cards, Whatnot Calvert Cards, Meat Spin Calvert Cards, and Medicate Calvert Cards. 287B, 5 out of 10. Wow, we got a purple and a red of Medicate today. 5 out of 10, 287B. That is Helene and Kyle. Huck Dillinger cooking today on that spot. Huck, you're cooking. Let's go. How about a gold Gladiator Glenn? Two for McAdoo. I know you said red or better, but how about a gold 31 out of 50? Jeremy Keller, all new 1B, 31 out of 50. But yes, I am on Facebook. Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal. Give me a follow on all those channels. You'll find that I will announce drops and other things from time to time. 289B, 75 out of 75. 289B, 75 out of 75. But I also post my character breaks on Facebook. We have some open spots next week on Sapphire 1. 40th is sold out next week. And Sapphire 5 will have probably 2 open spots for next week. So look for those. How about Adam Boom Bandeco, 268, 94 out of 99. 268, 94 out of 99. Let's go on the Boomster. On the Boomster. The Boomstick. Here we go. Come on, let's find a 1 of 1 for Glenn. Got the brunt of it. Glenn, I want to give you a Sapphire 5 box. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's go. Nothing there. Oh, yeah. Oh, ooh, I like your style. Monte Carlo, 256B, 44 out of 50. 256B, 44 out of 50. William got pinned, 268B, 40 out of 99. 40 out of 99 on a 268B. Let's go. Oh, no. Nancy, I told you it was too early in the morning to hear from the edge. I told you it was too early in the morning. When I didn't start following meatspin.com until Edge really told me about it. That's a 251A, 23 out of 75, 251A, 23 out of 75. A lot of people think it was Rusty that told me about it, but it was actually it was actually Edgerly. He was on that site way too often. And sure enough, I fell for the trap. Fell for the trap. Unreal. Let's go. That is a 272B, 52 out of 99. 272B, 52 out of 99. Ooh, did you? Oh, no, I don't, Nancy. No, I don't. We have rules we have to live by, and that's not one of them. That is not one of them. That's for certain. He's going back to sleep now. That is another purple, but how about Fun in James, 8 out of 50, and then purple number 3. Somebody's going to get a purple, and his name is not Postcards from the Edgerly. All new 8A, Fun in James. That goes to James Mansell. And our purple is Broom with Bruno Mars, 270B, 10 out of 10. That's a perfect 10 on the 270B. And that goes to Dennis Berry. Come on down, Dennis. You just knocked down our third purple. Will we get a second red or a one of one? Glenn got the brunt of that one. We're about to find out. We are about to find out. Let's go red. We got some purple show. Here's the big boys so far. Broom with Bruno Mars. Boom. And a purple. There you go. There you go, ladies and germs. Let's go. Oh, you better turn the sound up, Edge. You better turn it up. I'm going to poke you in the eye again. All right, here we go. This is box number 10. Will we get a red or a purple? Let's find out. How about a fuchsia? Jackpot. No, can opener. 256A, 28 out of 75. 28 out of 75 on the jackpot. Oh, yes. How about a satire? Sammy Satire. Sammy Satire. Oh, how about an orange? Donnie Dumbbell. Ashley, you're killing it on the spot today. All new 3A, 23 out of 25. All new 3A, 23 out of 25. I love it when the two open spots hit and both spots have hit today. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Thank you, two, for picking those up. Appreciate you, Ashley and GB. How about a gold Vincent Ventriloquist? Remember that break a couple weeks ago? That's all we kept getting was this guy? 263A, 21 out of 50. 263A, 21 out of 50. Remember that, Rusty? Kept getting the eye cut off over and over and over. His ear kept getting cut off. We had skin everywhere. Take the skin and peel it back. 273B, 3 out of 99. 273B, 3 out of 99. Doesn't it make you feel better? Let's go. How about nothing to see there? Here, there. Okay, last pack. Show us some magic. Show us some magic. Let's go. No, they failed us. Grilled Gill. 73 out of 75, 259A. 73 out of 75, 259A. Let's go. Nancy Edgerly sending me nude pictures. I'd prefer not to see those this early in the morning. All right, here we go. Here is your greens. Green time. Zappy Sarah. Fletcher Stretcher. William Pind. Adam Boom Bendeco. There's the Russ Puss. Monte Carlo. Brainless Brian. Gooey Huey the News. This goes to Felix, not JD. Felix. Win Sheila. Short Mortimer. Strong Manny. Ashley. Sharp and Sheena. Wheelberry. Noah Body. Dirty Birdie. Curly Shirley. Mickey Mouse. Boom. How about some fuchsias? Gorilla McGill. Jackpot. Barfin Barbara. Alexander the Great. Staple Gunther. Grant Ant. Bent Brent. Rolling with Rolando. Screwy Dewey. Armored Armand. Medicate. Medicate was hot today. How many Medicates we get? Paul Bunyan. Pilgrim. Louise Squeeze. Oral Laurel. That was 2 for GB. All right. How about we do a Goldilocks? Vincent Ventriloquist. Fun and James. Monte Carlo. Gladiator Glenn. Staple Gunther. Haunted Forest. Well Done. Dirty Birdie. Jay Prey. Lick Larry. And Bobby Boucher. How about we do some oranges? Ashley getting a nice little Donnie Dumbbell. Sharp and Sheila. Brainless Brian. Royal Fluck. And Billy Bling. Come on down. All right, we match. We have a color match. Dirty Birdie and the gold. Dirty Birdie. 2 Dirty Birdies, gold and purple. Nice for Sheriff Don Brown. And then we did get a Bruin with Bruno Mars. 10 out of 10. Nice scoop and score there. Medicate had to be the hottest hit in the break. Medicate was the hottest hit. Look at this trifecta, you betcha. That's a fuchsia. That's a purple. 5 out of 10. And a 5 out of 5. Oh, it would have been nice. Wow, 5 out of 10, 5 out of 5. How about a 5 out of 75? Come on, Tops, you can do better than that. Medicate was the hot one today. Red, fuchsia, and purpley. Congratulations to Colleen. That would be Kyle and Helene. All right, ladies and germs, we'll be back. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Don't let this guy creep you out. He'll get you in the end. See you guys in about 10 minutes. We're going to rip a case of 40th And then after 40th, we do have Digi Hour. And then I'm going to say, see you later, suckers! All right, take care, everybody.